Welcome to Bedrock Motors Auto Show. We have a great show today, and I feel pretty good about all this stuff. We have about 250 cars in inventory, so go to bedrockmotors.com, and we're going to try to show you as much as you can, but these guys are always forcing me to go fast, and I like to spend too much time on cars. You guys get that. SSR, very, very cool. Right now, we're bulking up on our inventories. You're going to see the sports cars. We are going to go into the show floor in a little bit, but you're going to see a lot of stuff like this. We will pack that show floor packed full for the whole winter time. Plus we have a storage facility, we do the same thing. 2007 SRT8 Grand Cherokee, very, very nice car. If you can a little bit, I don't need you to move the camera, but you can see we got the black rims, Brembo brakes, gray leather interior, navigation. This thing is super, super loaded up. Now we don't talk price because I really, really want you to go to bedrockmotors.com, but when you do, check out the car, everything. This car is super, super nice, super clean. And you don't want that sports car because the wife or the husband says, I got to have you in something fast, but you really want to go fast? Have a look. We got a ton of stuff. We had to put some of the sports cars outside, so there's going to be some Mustangs, there's a Challenger back there, Grand Prix, everything that we've got. We've got 15 cars coming out of the service department that also should be in this lineup. We are going to talk about some trucks, bedrockmotors.com. Don't go anywhere. We will go inside the shop to show you. The whole shop is packed full of different cars. Don't go anywhere. We're going to go look at trucks. Okay, as you can see, we've got a full row all the way back here, and as we start walking the line, you know I got to stand behind something cool because I love that stuff. Way too cool. You got to drive that truck. But we've got new body Escalades, ESVs. We've got the longer ones, the short ones. They're always going to be equipped well. This is going to have Bose, nav, backup camera, quad seating, DVD, navigation, everything. They're going to be always loaded. But then we're always going to have that other truck that is going to be the little higher mileage, that is going to be that under 20 grand range. You got to go to that bedrockmotors.com, and as we keep going, there's something for everybody. Right now our inventory is as full as they're ever going to be. This is the time of the year where we gear up for the September, October, November business. But this is an 07 super clean truck, navigation, moonroof, DVD, and it's like, for what it is, they come with V8s. You're going to pull anything a full-size truck's going to pull with this, but you're going to have that small, compact, little easy thing. Chevrolet Suburban. This is a 2010, fully loaded again, under 100,000 miles, super straight truck, Z71 package, so it's got the little bit bigger wheels and tires. All reconditioned. We've run these things through the shop just like any big dealer is going to do. We do that 150-point inspection. If the brakes are 30%, we're going to replace them. The tires need to be about 40 to 50% to make sure that you don't have any issues or any problems in that first year or two of owning that vehicle. Now we can sit out here and go all day with this stuff, but we really like you to go to the bedrockmotors.com. We got a ton of trucks to go. Like right now we're packed full with heavy duty 1500, 2500 and 3500s. We got some really, really cool stuff. A couple things that I want to spend some time on because I know these truck guys love to look at these cars. But as you just pan down, we're going to go say hi to Alan. Go to bedrockmotors.com.
All right, thanks, Chris. Welcome to Bedrock Motors in Blaine. We are right on the corner of Highway 65 and 99th Street in Blaine. We're 2 blocks north of 610. We have over 150 pre-owned cars in stock, excellent condition, cleaned up, ready to go through our shop. We have one of the best selections that we have ever had in the history of Bedrock Motors, and we're going to highlight some really special cars today. So today, when you see a car you like, be sure to call us at the phone number on the screen or check out our website, bedrockmotors.com. We also have a Facebook page and a YouTube channel if you want to watch the show again. So here we are, one of the hardest to find vehicles in America. This is a Chevy Avalanche, and it's not just any Avalanche, it's a 3/4 ton Avalanche, so it's a heavier duty model. It also, to make it further desirable and rare, this car has an 8.1 liter Vortec V8, so extremely rare, limited production unit. So here's what's cool about the Avalanche, and we're going to get in and show you how some of this stuff works. But on the 3/4 ton Avalanche, you've got heavier duty wheels and tires with 8 lugs. What's cool about the Avalanche is this midgate section, and we'll show you how this works in a minute. But right now we've got a 5-passenger SUV with a little bit of cargo box in the back that's fully covered out of the elements. What's neat about the Avalanche is this midgate section folds down completely flat, which then gives you an 8-foot long bed length. So if you're hauling sheetrock or a table or something long, it's very interchangeable, very utilitarian. So the other thing is with the 3/4 ton, not only do you get bigger payload, but an increased towing capacity as well. So we're going to show you how some of this stuff works. The Avalanche is a very unique vehicle. So again, we've got a big, it's a lot like a pickup in the back, fully covered with hard removable panels. There's 3 of these that pop out just like that, and then they store in the side. And then in a minute, we'll show you how that midgate opens up. But right now, you've got just over a 5-foot load length. You can shut this, keep your stuff completely out of the elements. The Chevrolet Avalanche was launched in 2002 and gave the public an advanced look at the next generation of front fascia designs for the entire GM line. A full-length chrome strip splits each lamp assembly and the grille, with a gold bow tie in the center. The hood and fenders featured aggressive folds in contrast to the soft box of the other full-size pickup and SUV models. This 3/4 ton truck features the Vortec 8.1-liter V8 with 340 horsepower and a 4-speed heavy-duty automatic transmission. In 2004, there were a total of 80,000 Avalanches built. Some estimates put the 2500 version at only 3% of total production, which makes this an extremely rare truck. And then if you see how this turns, this whole midgate section opens up completely flat. And again, you've got an 8-foot long load length. This truck is completely loaded. It's got heated leather seats. We've got a DVD player and a sunroof, digital climate control. This is a lot of truck for the money.
All right, I can't help myself. I get overly excited and I'll try to move fast because I'm getting the timing and all that other stuff. But I'm excited about the car business. The things that's going on in the car business are great. Everybody's in great competition. So for the consumer, you're getting the coolest, the best cars of all times right now. You look at this Cadillac, this is a CTS4 coupe. I mean, they didn't do this for a long time. This car is awesome. A Cadillac Escalade EXTs, luxury, performance, tons of horsepower, but you can still pull the boat, put some 2x4 in there or whatever you got to do. Black wheels, Cadillac. This is an ESV, extended version, another black. I mean, just cool stuff. The car business is so cool right now, you guys. I'm excited to be part of it. I love it. This is my life. And when you see something new coming out and you see the technology and where the car business is going, Cadillac, I think, struggled for a little bit. And what they come up with to make up for it is incredible. This is a 2013 XTS4. One of the most impressive cars I drive. I drive cars for a living. I'm so impressed by this car, you can't believe it. You got monster brakes sitting on a 19-inch chrome polished wheel. You get into this thing, the body lines are incredible. Heated, cooled seat, heated steering wheel. Now, if we can get the camera in here, you just gotta see this. There's nothing analog about this car. It's so high tech. Now watch the dash if you can see this. You push button starting. Look at the car's incredible. I mean, these cars in the $60,000 range, when you can buy them a year old in the mid-30s, I think it's the best value you can get. And if you drove this car, it is so luxurious, so high quality, so much power. I had to stop driving it because I was just gonna mile the car out. I just wanted to drive it all the time. Totally awesome car. Now I had to throw those in there. I get too excited, it's cool. All right, now as we go, I keep saying we're gonna look at some trucks. Trucks are so hard to find right now. That's why when we say we got so much inventory, we're proud because it takes so much work to get 1 or 2 cars in here. For every car that you see on our website, bedrockmotors.com, it takes us 5 or 6 cars going through that don't pass, that don't meet the qualifications. Pretty tough deal. But then you get here and you look at the quality and the condition, and our reconditioning process of some of these cars is absolutely incredible. This is a Dodge. I've never even seen one. If you can get the camera in here, look at these seats. It's incredible. This is a diesel. It does have navigation, backup camera, DVD. This is a Ram Laramie Longhorn diesel crew cab, and this truck is incredible. You can't find them. We work really hard to make sure that you're getting the best stuff when you get here. You can see, what did we do? Well, you know, we had to put new tires on it. We don't want you to have any problems. Our financing rates are as aggressive as they're gonna be. Toward the end of the year like this, banks have to fill up their portfolios. What that means for you, great time to buy. That's why we bulk up. We're gonna make sure that you're getting the good rates, that we've got everything lined up when you get here. We've got rows full of trucks. We're gonna go see Alan again, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk a lot more about these trucks, and we're still gonna get into that show floor.
All right, here at Bedrock Motors, we like to call ourselves the home of the affordable luxury. And one of the ways that we do that is we find nice, low model cars. They're maybe half of what a brand new car costs, but still great equipment, great options, and a lot of reliability and longevity left. So here's a car that's some would maybe consider kind of plain Jane boring. This is an Impala, but it's not a base Impala. This is the top of the line LTZ model. So we've got big aluminum wheels, we have leather interior with heated seats, we have a sunroof, we have a spoiler. This is a sharp car, and it's way more than your plain Jane auto. This particular is a 2008 with only 65,000 miles. Be sure to check our website for updated pricing. One of the things you'll notice about Bedrock Motors is we're not just about showing you a bunch of cars and going down the line and going through pricing. We like to tell you a lot about the history of the vehicle, the background, why our cars are the way they are. And one of the things that we do is we spend a lot of time making sure our cars are clean. They go through our shop to make sure all the safety items are ready. And then on top of that, you can contact our finance professionals to help you get a loan, get a great interest rate on your next car loan. So here's a little bit about the history of the Impala. The Impala's name was first used for the full-size 1956 General Motors Motorama show car. The first Impala production model was introduced in 1958, positioned as top-of-the-line Bel Air coupes and convertibles. After 48 years and 8 major body style changes, this 9th generation Impala was introduced from 2006 through 2013. This LTZ features a 3.9 liter V6 that produces 240 horsepower and 240 foot-pounds of torque, with 90% of the torque available from 1500 RPM to 5500 RPM. The LTZ was the most luxurious model. It offered leather seating, heated, CD 6-disc, and Bose 8-speaker sound system. So here's an example of how versatile this car is. The back seat flips up and folds down. So you've got a complete trunk pass-through. So not only does it have a great big trunk, but a huge amount of cargo space. So now if you're hauling your bike, if you're moving your stuff back and forth to college, if you're a traveling salesperson and have a lot of brochures or something like that, this car is almost like a pickup truck. Danny, get in there and see how far. Look at that cargo length. Just goes on forever.
When you come to Bedrock Motors for your service, we've got many options. Just get it tuned up or really get it tricked out.
Tune it up. Our technicians specialize in all mechanical issues on every make and model, including foreign and domestic. Trick it out. Do you want a sick custom ride? From lowering kits to custom lift kits, we do it all. Come to Bedrock Motors in Rogers or Blaine for all your service needs. Don't forget, Bedrock Motors pays top dollar for your vehicle, even if you don't buy from us.
All right. Normally we like to do a little history lesson or something like this. And I have really not paid attention to Jaguars. Now, I don't even know if I said that correctly, and I've been missing the boat. Because we've got this car here. This is an XKR. Now, I've never driven one, but I do like the body style, and we do know that they also own Aston Martin and Ford owns them. But I've just never really paid attention because I've always thought it's been like a car that's out of touch or whatever. This is an 08 factory supercharged car. And I have to say, I've really missed the boat. I love the body styling, love the condition of the car, love how they drive. I had no idea how they performed. Now, being a Corvette guy, I love Corvette. Live, breathe, the Corvette is the car. But man, this car is super, super impressive. It is fast, it is quiet, and probably one of the most fun driving cars that I've driven. I found myself taking the long way back and forth as I was driving the car. The quality, the fit and finish is a must-see. Now, we've got tons of Corvettes and Mustangs and everything else like that, and those cars are $25,000, $35,000, $45,000. This car, in the price category that it is, you got to go to bedrockmotors.com and shop this car against what the Corvettes are priced at and then take it for a ride. Quite impressive. Almost changed my mind about my next purchase of a Corvette. You gotta come and see this car. The body lines are absolutely crazy. I'm gonna pay more attention to these cars because the price point for what these are incredible. Mercedes, I think we showed a little bit about this car. This is a 500 SL. For what this car was, these are $100,000 cars back in the day, and you can really get a good value. If you're looking for a toy, something cool to drive in, check the prices on that thing right now. Now we're gonna step back into my world. The Jag was a little bit out of it, but I'm learning and I'm gonna pay attention. I promise you on that. My favorite color is Le Mans blue. There's red Corvettes, white Corvettes, black Corvettes, but one of the most, I would even call it stunning colors. This car in the daylight is absolutely incredible. It's called Le Mans blue. They didn't do it all the time. I would have bought my Corvette in Le Mans blue if they had it available. This car has 20,000 miles on it. It is absolutely pristine. This is what we look for. We're gonna look for that car that the guy that owned it didn't want the rock chips, didn't drive it in the rain or the snow to get any corrosion or anything on the wheels. There's not a nut, bolt, anything been turned on that car. That's what I expect, but that's what we want you to expect when you get here. You can look everywhere you want, have anybody check it out, whatever you want to do. This car's as nice as a 2001 or 2002 Corvette can come. I don't even know what year it is because I didn't even care because the car is super nice. This is an 01 and it looks like a 10. It is super nice. And if you got to have the convertible, of course we've got the triple black convert. And if somebody out there says, well, we can't get that car, and you want to go with something else that's super cool and a really good price point, you got the 06 BMW 330 Ci, which is a super fun car. This has an attitude or a look or a stance to it that really makes it look like you spent a ton of money on the car. And at the price point for these cars, super fun. Let's step over the Cadillac, because this isn't for sale. You can get some looks at it, and you can even come by and get a picture taken of yourself in it, but we're not interested in it for sale. So now we've got the Grand Sport. This car is, unfortunately, it looks like we sold it this morning, so it'll probably be gone, but this is a super nice car. That's an 07. Again, condition-wise, you know how we do it. Now, my favorite is the Grand Sport. It's always been a favorite of mine. Now, I have this car myself, and I like it so much I'm stupid enough not to drive it. But this one just came in. This is a 2011. The car is so nice. It's the only way you can get a Z06 wide body in this car. Now, if you look at these, if we can get a camera shot of the difference in these two cars based on the width of them. This car is about 6-8 inches wider than that car. It's the Grand Sport body. You gotta see it. This is the last body style before they brought out the 14 in the Stingray body. This car is absolutely unbelievable. The performance, the drive, the horsepower, 335 horse. This car is an automatic, so you can always just do what I do. Buy it for your wife. Say, honey, look what I got you, and I'm gonna take you for a test drive in it. I know it sounds bad, but that's what we got. And lately, it's been the women playing that game, so be careful, fellas. Mustang, Roush. This car is really cool. Now, it's been sitting here for a little while, and I'm not quite sure why. And I think what it is I think you guys are scared of it. Factory supercharger, super fast. We've reduced the price on this car to a point where it almost needs to go and sit in my garage, because you shouldn't be able to buy this car in this price point. It is super nice, it's super clean, and it's like a teenager. It only has 15,000 miles on it. I'm getting the cameras in the back, but we're not done. Sorry about that, Mike, because hard stuff to find, guys. Get online and start looking for stuff. Come on back and see how much of these cars that we have, where you find them, and then go look at one somewhere else and then come look at here, because when you see the cars, the condition is what we base everything we do off of. Condition. This is an SRT8. It is a factory car. It is a monster, and you can still get the car seat in the back and everything else. This is a car you can take to a car show, take to the racetrack, or take to dinner. Whatever you got to do, you got to go to bedrockmotors.com. Come in and see some of this stuff. I'm not joking, man. If I get this excited, imagine what you do what you see when you get here, not being in the car business. This stuff's all new to you. This is what we do. Get in here. BedrockMotors.com.
All right, here's another extremely rare vehicle only found at Bedrock Motors. And on top of that, we don't just have the plain Jane boring autos. We customize them, make them sharp, make them unique. So here's a Dodge Magnum, and this is the wheel and tire that came with the car when we got it. But check this out, folks. This is how we do it at Bedrock Motors. This is a 22-inch custom chrome rim with brand new tires on it. And that's how we do it. We try to make these cars unique, special. This isn't a car you're going to find anywhere anyway, and very rare, and so we try to dress them up and make them look cool. So this is a Magnum. It's not only a plain Magnum, but an RT Magnum. So it has the 5.7 liter Hemi V8. The RT package also comes with leather interior, heated seats, power adjustable pedals, a sunroof, and this one even has navigation. So this has just about every option that was available. This is a 2005 with only 113,000 miles. Body is in impeccable condition, really a sharp looking car. The Magnum name was revived in 2005 as a station wagon based on the Chrysler 300 and built in the same assembly plant. This RT model features a 340 horsepower 5.7 liter Magnum V8 paired with a Mercedes-Benz derived 5-speed automatic transmission. The Magnum was on Car and Driver's 10 Best list for 2005. The Magnum was only built for 4 model years and has attracted famously loyal owners. Just a reminder, if you see a car that you like, make sure you check our website, bedrockmotors.com, or give us a call at the phone number on your screen. We'd be happy to answer any more questions, give you miles, pricing, all that kind of stuff. We update our prices almost daily as the market changes. So one of the things we like to do on our Bedrock Motors TV show is we like to highlight lifted trucks. That's what we're known for, custom cars, lifted trucks. And it seems like every time we do a show, we find something unique. This is no exception. We've got another one here, very difficult to find. This one's a 2003 Chevy Silverado, and this one just has a minor suspension lift, so it's not a huge, not like some of the really big ones that we featured in our in the past, but kind of a small suspension lift. These wheels and tires are really nice, chrome, big aggressive looking wheels. It really changes the look. There's a lot of plain, boring trucks out there. This is one that's exceptional, but still very affordable. This one has cloth interior. Decent miles, 5.3 liter V8. It's really got everything you need. Towing package, it's got a nice tonneau cover on the back, and in a minute we're going to talk about the history of this truck. Although General Motors introduced its first pickup in 1930, the term Silverado was a designation used only to detail the trim for the CK pickup trucks and Suburbans from 1975 through 1999. The first generation Silverado was released in 1999 and continued through the 2007 model year. This 2003 extended cab comes with the 5.3 liter Vortec V8 producing 295 horsepower. Car and Driver magazine named the Silverado best pickup truck in 2001, 2002, and 2003. The Like a Rock advertising campaign touted the Silverado as the most dependable, longest lasting truck on the road. The song Like a Rock by Bob Seger was licensed for use in the campaign. The song and slogan Like a Rock were used in Chevrolet truck commercials for more than 10 years, one of the longest running advertising campaigns in history. Here's another great example of an extremely desirable, very popular model vehicle that's less than half of what they go for new. This is a 2011 Jeep Grand Cherokee, and it's not just a plain Jane base model. This is the top of the line Overland edition. And a couple of things that they do on this vehicle that make it unique. We've got HID headlights that self-level. We've got 20-inch alloy wheels with all-terrain off-road tires. And really what the story is inside of this Jeep, the Jeep is not a utilitarian vehicle. If you come around here, Danny, this car is almost like a Mercedes or a BMW on the inside. This interior is called saddle leather, and the seats are heated and cooled. They've got a memory position. We've got navigation on the inside. We've got a panoramic sunroof that opens up almost the entire length of the roof. We've got a heated steering wheel. We got Bluetooth connection. This is an amazing vehicle, a lot of vehicle for the money. And on top of it, we've got a 5.7 liter V8 that allows you to pull that great big boat that you've got, but small enough that this drives like a car. You can fit your family in it and a lot of stuff. Power liftgate, backup camera. You can see the subwoofer for the premium sound system. This car is amazing and it's affordable. Check our website for pricing. The Grand Cherokee's origins date back to 1983 when American Motors Corporation, or AMC, was designing a successor to the smaller Jeep Cherokee. After Chrysler purchased AMC in 1987, Grand Cherokee became the first Chrysler badged Jeep product. The Grand Cherokee took a backseat to minivan production in the late 80s and was first released in 1993. Now in its fourth generation, the 2011 Grand Cherokee retains its classic Jeep styling, combined with a modern and sleek body style. The 2011 Grand Cherokee has won 30 awards for off-road capability, luxury, value, best in class, and safety, making it the most awarded SUV ever. The body design is all new and has undergone testing for aerodynamic efficiency while improving ruggedness, with more than 5,400 welds in the body alone. This results in a 146% increase in torsional rigidity and compared to the previous design. The 5.7 liter Hemi V8 produces 360 horsepower and is paired with a 5-speed automatic transmission. Thanks for joining us at our Blaine location for Bedrock Motors and watching our show today. We have an incredible selection. Obviously, we didn't have time to go through every car we have in stock. We have 150 cars at this location alone, plus what Chris has in his inventory. Stuff coming in every day, so make sure you give us a call. Check out our website. If there's something you're looking for that you haven't seen, we'll be happy to try and find it for you as well. Remember, if you want to watch the show again, you can see it at our YouTube channel. We've also got a Facebook page, and then, of course, our phone number and website you can see on the screen as well. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you again soon.
Okay, thank you guys for watching. As you can see, we are full of inventory. We'd love to see you out here. Thank you, Alan, for helping us out at the Blaine location. 2 great locations, 1 killer website, bedrockmotors.com.